Hi Capricorns, my name is LaChan with Power Life Hypnosis, and this is your December 2019 Love and Romance reading. To book a private reading with me, check the description box below. You can also book a reading with me at my website, powerlifehypnosis.com. Also in the description box, make sure to grab your 3 tips to attract true love cheat sheet. Go ahead and thumbs up and like this reading. If the messages resonate with you, comment, share, and make sure to subscribe to my channel. I will be doing a flash sale for Black Friday. This will be for my subscribers only. So again, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you can go ahead and take advantage of those deals. All right, Cappies, so let's go ahead and get started on your reading now. Now, I have to be honest. This may be a little bit of a challenging reading here, depending on how much you guys know of what's going on in your connections. But I always feel as though it's better to know than not to know, because if we know, then we can make an informed decision as to what we want to do. Excuse me. And make sure to watch this reading to the end, because we do have some guidance coming up about this situation. Now, it looks like here, in the past, so leading up to December, there may have been some messages, some text messages, some communication through online or apps that have created some challenges in your love life or in your connection, in a particular connection. And these messages, this communication could have been sent to a female or from another female, from a female to a female. But there is something here about a woman. Now, it looks like these messages have really affected the foundation and the growth of this connection. And you may have wanted to get to the bottom, so to speak, of these issues or of these messages or of whatever's going on here. So again, whatever these messages are causing some challenges within your connection. It may even be causing some coldness within this connection. Now, some of you may be feeling as though your loyalty and your trust has been betrayed, because it does look like there's another woman, a second woman involved in this connection. And I have that very, very strongly because we have the snake. So the snake stands for another woman. We have the snake. The snake stands for another woman. We have the rival, which, as you can see here, is another woman or another party involved in this connection. So I have a lot of signs here that there's someone who's kind of impeding in this connection or causing difficulties within this connection. And again, affecting the sense of stability within this connection. So it looks like there's some infidelity going on here. And again, you may be feeling as though you've been betrayed because of some dishonesty. There's a lot of feelings of betrayal going on here. And there's a lot of deception going on here. Because again, we have the snake coming up twice. So there's likely been some again, difficulties in this relationship or in this connection, within this romance, because somebody's been hiding another person. There's been secrets here, secrecy. So somebody has been dishonest and deceitful about a third party. So moving into the month of December. Well, first, let's talk a little bit about who we may be involved with or who this may be speaking of. Now, in this case, excuse me, I have hair here. And now, in this case, because there are 3 parties, this could describe yourself, this could describe your partner, this could describe the other person. This may be a combination of your characteristics. All of the details may resonate, none of the details may resonate, some of them may resonate. If none of these details resonate, this doesn't mean that this reading is not for you. This just means you are involved with someone who looks unique to this description, or you all may look unique to this description. So I'm seeing here someone who, let's see here. I'm seeing someone here with a delicate build, maybe fine bones, a fine bone kind of structure. I'm seeing someone here who, I'm seeing a range of skin colors. So one person may have tan and darker skin, another person may have a lighter skin tone. I'm seeing here darker colored hair, and the hair could be bald or balding. There could even be white or gray in someone's hair, but the hair could be bald or balding, or the person could be bald or balding. I'm seeing colored eyes on someone. Most likely colored eyes on someone. Blue eyes, I would say first. And then green or gray. Now there could be someone in this mix with lighter colored skin, darker colored hair, and darker deep set eyes. And I'm seeing someone here who's taller, very attractive, maybe a sleek and slick appearance. This person could be mostly fit and in shape, slim to mostly fit and in shape. Angular jaw, chiseled look. Again, more so on the taller side. Average height to taller side. And this person may have bottom curves because we have the anchor here, so an anchor shape like this. Okay. This person may be older as well, larger in stature. So I just want to tell you guys these details here. But again, because we have 3 people here, this is going to resonate in some interesting way. You guys will know more so how it resonates than I will. I just want to give you guys the details. You guys can put the pieces of the puzzle together. So again, we have these secrets going on within this connection. Someone may even have a secret new lover, but again, we have this, it's gonna be an old lover, this can be a newer lover, but we have a third party here. So it looks like going into December, these messages This communication, again, it could be online, could be text, could be through an app. There's some kind of written communication, most likely. And these messages are going to cause some sadness. They may cause you to feel very emotional. They may cause a feeling of brokenheartedness. And it looks like you may only be able to take about 2 weeks of this. 2 weeks of this sadness, 2 weeks of this confusion, 2 weeks of this. And someone may be moving on. Because it looks like there's a lot of sneakiness here, which is going to lead to the ending of a relationship or a connection. Now, someone looks very good with their words, very able to sweet talk or charm, very good with their words, talk around things, kind of talk circles around people. Someone could be very charming, very street smart, but also, again, deceptive or manipulative. Someone can be kind of two-faced. I'm seeing a lot of deception here. I'm seeing someone who's not really trustworthy. Now, take a look at this. And I'm using the future partner reading cards here. If you're interested in checking this deck out, the link is in the description box. I have here more red flags than not. I have here more red flags than not, Capricorns. So this is something to be very mindful of. I didn't put in these red flags in this deck for no reason. They're glaring and right here so we can see what's really going on. So all the cards for December are red flags. They're all challenging cards. So it looks like this betrayal, this deception, this cheating, this secrecy, this betray of trust is going to cause an ending to this connection. Again, it's going to bring some sadness. If it doesn't create an ending, which I feel like it is, I feel like somebody's going to be leaving because of all this brokenheartedness. Or they may be feeling brokenhearted again because of this communication. But somebody is leaving this situation. And I did have some cards pop out, which is interesting. I had the Tower, which stands for isolation. Being isolated from someone, being separated from someone. And that was the first card that popped out. So immediately, we can see here that there's a separation coming, and isolation. But it looks like you do hold this person very dear. You do care for this person. And this looks like it may happen very quickly. Perhaps more quickly than you would like it to. It appears as though this sneakiness likely started during the fall season. The sneakiness or whatever's going on here likely started in the fall, or these challenges may have started during the fall. Or you may have been questioning this connection since the fall time. There's something about the fall that's relevant for you. But you may have felt misunderstood in this connection, or I feel like things felt unfair in a way. Or again, maybe you felt like you were being deceived. And this was causing some discord within this connection. So it looks like you're having to make a choice. Or somebody may be making that choice for you. But we also have the crossroads, which signifies separation, non-commitment, splitting and going in different ways, right? A crossroads. So you're going in different ways. There's going to be something that leads to some significant changes within this connection, and it could be that something is revealed. Something is revealed. So it could be that these secrets or whatever has been kept hidden from you is again going to be revealed. And the crossroads can also stand for multiple lovers, multiple partners, multiple lives. So that's another card. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? 4 anymore? 4 cards. 4 cards signifying multiple people here. So somebody's going to make a choice here. And again, it's going to lead to a shift. It's going to lead to a change within this connection. Yes, again, I have this very important message, this significant communication that's going to have an effect here. So again, it looks like this can happen very quickly, happen very suddenly. Bringing a difficult change to this situation, a difficult transformation to this situation. There may also be some feelings of jealousy going on, or the need to compete with this other person. I feel like some of you may be feeling like you have to compete rather, or I'm also hearing like, what does she have that I don't have? Or like, why would you be with her instead of me? Or what is it about me that's making you choose her? And the thing about that is, Capricorn, is it has nothing to do with you. And it has everything to do with the person's character. Because I think it was it Halle Berry who was like the most beautiful, I think she was like not crowned, but you know, considered to be voted the most beautiful woman in the world, or in the United States, however that goes. And she was still cheated on at some point. So it's like, it doesn't matter how good of a woman you are or how good of a partner you are, because this is a general reading, so I have to consider the males as well. It doesn't matter how good of a partner you are. It doesn't matter how beautiful or attractive or handsome you are. It doesn't matter what you have going on in your life. All the things you have going on. You know, some of you could be these savvy business women. Some of you can have your stuff together. And those things don't necessarily matter, because if it's within someone's character to step outside of a relationship, it's just within their character. They're going to do that regardless of who they're with, because that's what they do. They can be with the best partner, but if that's their tendency, that's what they're going to do. So I just want to say that because there's no reason to think that there's something missing or something wrong or something deficient about you. It's not you. It's the other person. It's just their character. That being said, now is a good time to look at the patterns in your relationships. Perhaps you've been in this kind of situation before. Or perhaps you've been in challenging relationships before. Connections where there was a lot of betrayal and deception, and where the person you were with was not the most outstanding human being, to say the least. Perhaps you've been with people before who were dishonest and deceptive and wore a mask to cover up who they really were. So it's time to look at why you create these patterns. Why this is happening over and over again. What is it within you? It's time to go within and do some self-reflection. This is a 7 energy. So it's time to go within and do some self-reflection, Capricorn. To look at how you've ended up here again. Or how you've ended up in a similar situation. Or why you have these repeating patterns in your love life. Why you're repeatedly betrayed or deceived. Or lied to or misled. And it's time to clear that pattern. It's time to get rid of that pattern. It's time to get rid of the people, the places, the things, the patterns that are not serving you. Because as long as you hold on to them, as long as you fail to reflect on them and just keep repeating the same pattern, you're going to keep getting the same thing. You're going to keep attracting these people who wear these masks, these people who don't have your best interests in mind, these people who are cunning, are deceptive, are manipulative, very manipulative, very deceitful. Because these people may have skeletons in their closet. Or there may be something about a low self-esteem here that's causing this issue. So it's really important to take a look at that. What is it that's causing this pattern to repeat itself? Because only by doing so, going within with compassion for yourself, not being hard on yourself, because we're all doing the best that we can given the tools that we have. If we had better tools, we would do things in a different way, and that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to gain the tools. But to get the tools, we have to go within and see what's not working. We can't change, we can't fix what we don't acknowledge within ourselves. We're just going to keep doing the same thing over and over again and getting the same result. But that's not what we want, because I can see, we can see here with all these red flags that is not working. That's not working. And we don't want to continue these patterns because we're just going to keep getting this over and over again. So again, it's time to go within. Oh yeah, I definitely see that energy of going within. We have 16, 25, 7, 7. So going within is going to allow you to rid yourself of these patterns so you can move forward. They'll allow you to rid yourself of these lies, of this dishonesty. and bring more stability to your love life. But there's empowerment that needs to happen here. So for some of you, there may be a codependency that needs to be acknowledged and healed. That's what I just heard for some of you, a codependency that needs to be recognized, acknowledged, and healed. And that may take time. That may not happen right away. But as long as you are moving towards the direction of healing and shifting these patterns, you're going to get better results. Better and better and better and better results. More and more happiness. More and more change. A better outcome. So again, the people, the types of people, the patterns, the behaviors, missing the red flags. If it's codependency, if it's low self-esteem, a lack of self-love, go within and do some self-reflection to bring out what that is. Acknowledging it is the first step, and then you can work on healing it. So be gentle with yourself, Capricorns. There's no reason for you to be angry or upset or embarrassed or punish yourself, because it's not your fault. It's not your fault. We gain these patterns because of our earlier experiences, most of them stemming from childhood. So it's not your fault. But what would be your fault is if you kept the same pattern going, knowing that a change is needed. What would be your fault is continuing to do the same thing now that you know that there's something that needs to be shifted to produce a better result. So if you continue to do the same thing over and over again, going round and round and round, without making changes, without going within to say, what can I do differently moving forward? If you move forward without doing that, then you can't be angry or surprised if you get more of this. You can't be surprised. You can't be, you can't be angry at the person, because you already know that you're the one creating this. You're the one creating this. And I'm talking about moving forward. You can't be mad because you already know that you're doing this, because it's already happened before. It's already happened before. And without doing the self-work, this is going to be your love life reality here. So again, it's so important, Cappy, for you to do that self-reflection and clear away what's not working for you so you can bring about a better result. Because no one wants to experience this. No one wants to be lied to and deceived, and no one deserves to be lied to and deceived. You deserve better. But you have to shift your vibrations and shift the kind of people that you attract and you're attracted to. And that comes from going within and doing the work, because that's going to shift your vibrations and therefore shift who you attract into your life and who you are attracted to. People come into our lives, especially lovers come into our lives, depending on where we are at vibrationally in our lives, in our journeys. So if we haven't worked on ourselves, if we haven't done any self-work or self-healing, and we're allowing, past traumas or things that we were taught that weren't healthy or whatever it may be, if we're just letting all that stuff run in the background of our subconscious minds, we may not even be aware of what's going on unless we go within. So if we let all that stuff just run, it's like a computer. We're letting that programming run in the background, and it may not be up on our screen, but it's still running in the background. And I forgot my train of thought, you guys. But what I'm trying to say is, if we don't work on these things, if we don't go within and close those programs, delete those things, first we got to look at them, see what's going on. And then we got to delete them. Again, if we don't do that, we're just going to keep manifesting the same thing. So Cappies, please go within with compassion and love for yourself to understand what is the deeper issue or what is the pattern. If it's self-love, a lack of self-love, practice giving yourself more love. If it's a lack of self-worth or thinking that you're unworthy, use affirmations. You know, tell yourself, look at yourself in the mirror, look yourself in the eye, and tell yourself, I love you. Life loves you. You're beautiful. You're worthy. And continue doing that until you see different people coming into your life, different circumstances coming into your life. If it's codependency, there are several resources that you can watch on YouTube, that you can read, like the book Codependent No More, that will help you relieve yourself of this pattern. Whatever it is, there's a solution. You're not helpless, Cappies. You can do it, okay? So I love you guys very much. Thank you for hanging out with me here. Thumbs up and like this reading if the messages resonate, if you enjoyed this reading. Comment, share, subscribe to my channel. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, you guys, because again, I'm having a flash sale for Black Friday, and I want you guys to take advantage of those deals. But I'm only giving those deals to my subscribers, so make sure to subscribe. And again, grab your free 3 tips to attract true love worksheet, or I'm sorry, your 3 tips to attract true love cheat sheet in the description box at the very top. And I really feel like, especially for you guys, Cappies, considering this reading, you can really benefit from that cheat sheet. So please go ahead and grab it. It's free. Go ahead and grab it. To book a private reading with me, check the description box below. You can also book a reading with me at my website, powerlifehypnosis.com. I love you guys so much. I'm wishing you all the very best of luck in this situation. And I look so forward to seeing you here again soon. All right? Mwah. Love you, Cappies. Bye for now.